This is my art journal. Haiku. The hungry spider cannot contain himself and does a happy dance. The resting monarch remembers his larva days better than they were. The ants find the fern to be an amusement park full of food and fun. Tough love for the moth, desperate he is to enter, beating at my door. Silly little ants, they think there is nothing more than their glass ant farm. Sea anemones are exquisite aliens waving from the reef. See perfection hide, wrapped tightly in the petals of a rose blossom. Eating a ripe peach, each delicious bite brings me closer to the pit. Summer begins with the first seagull and ends with the last beachgoer. Squint at the king's crown. Can you see a pine forest or a coral bed? An empty crab shell laying out on a long beach is my loneliness. The hermit crab hides until he thinks I have gone. Ha! I am still here. The gnome tells stories to all the garden creatures as they gather round. Softly growls the lynx, the Bob Dylan of felines, always speaks the truth. The moth flies between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. The prickly brush will choke out the hydrangea eventually. The egret walks with weightless grace, then takes flight on paper airplane wings. The squirrels wake early to join me by the trees for my morning coffee. How can it be that this frog reached oneness, yet I am still searching? I will hold your feet. You reach for a lily pad. Can you grab one, child? Ringing in my ears, 1,000 cicadas scream in my head always. It takes some effort, but if you look underneath, you will see the toad. Today, I will meet my breakfast buddies, the birds, out on the back porch. Making eye contact with a turtle caught off guard, then I understood. The snail lives its life either tucked in its shell or fully awakened. Noisy bumblebee gets along well with his friend, the quiet flower. A white jellyfish drops a long dangling veil over her victim. There is no Wi-Fi, but the connection is great out here in the woods. Winter begins with a bear's sleepy yawn and ends when his stomach growls. Snow is a blanket. Underneath, grass stays hidden from winter's nightmare. Come here, happiness. It is a croaking bullfrog on a summer night. My friends are the types who would rather drink their wine outside on the deck. The dragonfly sees with kaleidoscope eyes, infinite crossroads. The lotus flower blossoms at the wet feet of the little children. The frog does not see the drop that will drip from the bench right onto his head. A red-eared slider keeps his head above water as he floats downstream. Zebra swallowtails proudly display the tattoos Mother Nature gave. The seagull swoops down, devouring the oyster, and spits out the pearl. Spirited away from the zenith of my dreams, left in a black hole. Chinese lanterns glow along the nighttime market like rubies and pearls. Fibonacci rules, the pine cone, the sunflower, and the nautilus. I will leave the bug after I have squished it flat as a strict warning. Wednesday night dance class, laughing echoes through St. Anne's, shuffle, step, ball, change. I share the quiet of early morning with the acquiescent moon. Two Liverpool lads changed music and changed the world. Lennon, McCartney. Deep in petal sheets crawls the lustful bumblebee to suck sweet nectar. Peony petals, as if Mother Nature's womb held secrets of life. The common housefly, he is a mad scientist looking through goggles. A haiku follows a strict rule of syllables, 5, 7, then 5. Translucent sea glass makes the horizon blurry, but my vision clear. Kintsugi repairs the space in my broken heart and fills it with gold. The brittle veils are leaves that crumble now in my hand, ending autumn's rain. A fly buzzes by. My cat follows with her eyes, too lazy to chase. In the clear spring pond, there I see a reflection, fish swimming in clouds. My cat will sleep in after a long, late night of prowling and catnip. Newspapers piled up. The grass grew out of control. No one cared to check. A wave of the hand, a rainbow is created. Abracadabra. See the sun come up, and yet I am not amazed. That is, on most days. Deep in the abyss, I fell 5,000 fathoms, not waking from sleep. The end.